Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Joyce Anyanwu. Yes, guys, today we'll be watching on Arise TV morning show, where today celebrate 30th. This day celebrate 30th year of excellency. Why Arise News make it 12th anniversary in gold, colorful. Yes, this event took place in Lagos in Eko Hotel on Monday. So we'll be watching where Wike will be giving us the best minister of the year. Wike will get the award of the best minister of the year. So a lot of governors were there. They gave, a lot of them won the best governor of the year. So we'll be watching where sorry for that, where Peter Obi withheld Babalola for finally dropping a case between him and Farotim. So we'll be watching where Arise will be analyzing those, everything together. So we will sit down even when police arrested Sowore. What happened? You see the reaction of Rufai. Everything what Abati have to say, what Rufai have to say. So we know this morning show, when it comes to these four people, I always like to watch them, especially Rufai reaction in everything. So I love the way Rufai used to react on this thing. So my beautiful people, Flavor was there, but I will not play Flavor music because of the copyright, YouTube. So we'll just go straight to where they will be talking. I will remove the music, then we'll go straight where they will be talking. Please, guys, drop your own opinion in the comment section. Like this video, share. Thank you. Those that have subscribed, have been watching, thank you very much for always supporting me in this channel. Thank you, and we will watch together.
Really set the pace and change the game in the Nigerian media space. Congratulations, Dr. Abati. Congratulations, Ayo. Congratulations, Rufai. Congratulations to the editors. Thank you of This Day and Arise Media Group. And of course, congratulations again to the chairman and editor-in-chief of Arise News. Well, still during the ceremony, governors of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom, Uba Sani of Kaduna State, and Governor Sheriff Obowori of Delta State all won the Governor of the Year.
Good evening, everyone. Your Excellencies, this is yet another heartwarming event. Congratulations to the Duke of our time, Prince Nduka Obiagbena. This day actually started on my street because I used to live on Ogulano Drive. So 30 years ago, we're all part of the history. Today is not just a local, it's an international name. I want to congratulate you. So this award is to all of the 25 million plus Lagosians that continue to support our administration, continue to wish us the very best. I want to assure you that there's a lot we still have to offer you. Keep trusting us, and the real dividend of democracy, which will continue to serve you, will not stop. We'll give you everything twice as fast, twice as more, twice as better. Thank you very much.
I thank my brother and friend, the Duke himself, and the entire management and staff of Arise News Group and This Day newspapers for this very important honor done to me. Like I said, and here in Kaduna, our focus, as the Duke said, is trying to run for people, for poor, all-inclusive government with justice, equity, and fairness as the foundation for peace and progress. That is the reason why today in Kaduna we are expressing this very peace. I would like to dedicate this very important award to the good people of Kaduna State for their sustained support to our administration. We will also try as much as possible to continue to work for everyone in Kaduna, irrespective of religious, ethnic, or political affiliation. I want to thank each and everyone who has found time to be here today, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. A round of applause for the governors.
Backing you up.
A round of applause for the guy. It was quite hard to pick, actually. I was really just waiting for who will have been chosen. But I thought it was befitting for all four governors, especially my governor of Delta State. But I particularly love...
to him.
Yes, I am. I'm from Delta State. Can I not just have one day to be partial?
No, it's supposed to be
every day. That's what we are always, though. But I mean, yes. But I particularly loved Ubasani's speech. They call him the governor of peace. I mean, that really is... kudos to him because of all the things that's been going on in Kaduna State since he became governor, really. Governor of peace, and all the governors, congratulations. Well, Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, took home the Minister of the Year after a difficult selection process among nominees, including Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Ojo, and Minister of Health, Mohammed Ali Pate. Well, Wike took to the stage. We thank this day and the Nigerian public for recognizing his efforts. Let's take a look.
The chairman of this day analyzer said that this is the most difficult. It's not. It is the most difficult for this day analyze news. For Nigerians, it's not. Of course, it's difficult because I don't think there's any minister, any public officer that have been taken on the way this day analyze. Every morning, you turn on television, as far as Arise is concerned, is FCT. Even presidential chat is FCT. So that is why it's difficult. But I thank God Nigerians have made it. Let me use this opportunity to say, Mr. Nduka and your team, you have shown that you are not biased, even though we may be quarreling, even though you may not have paid your grand rent, but you still have to do the right thing. Otherwise, Nigerians would have said, this is partial. But you've done the right thing. I'm sure everybody here is happy that I emerged as Minister of the Year.
Well, it's good that he recognized that we don't do Pasha here. We don't do Pasha here. But did I hear him call Chairman Nduka Irabo, or was he referring to somebody else? I mean, I thought I heard that.
What kind of drink was happening yesterday night?
I thought I heard that. I don't know
because one thing I know that was not served on the menu was 40-year-old whiskey yesterday.
Rufi. I mean, but his speech right there, Dr. Bati, what do you make of that?
Well, I think the general thing is just to congratulate all the whether they are governors or company or titans or lifetime achievers. The whole idea is that we've done the event and it was very successful. I don't think we should begin to review our own programs and over-revise it and all of that. Just congratulations to all the winners.
Absolutely, I thought so. But Ayo, you had a very interesting moment that you wanted to share.
Was Bovi. I talked about how three of you were really, really excellent on stage yesterday. And Bovi took the opportunity to, in his usual fashion, talk to banter with some of the governors there. And he picked on Governor Wike, where he's, brought in his whatever is going on between him and the governor of Rivers State currently, and saying that if Wike comes on stage to accept any award, he must mention and give accolade and just bantered around that. So the second time he came on stage, he said, he heard that Governor Wike, Minister Wike is upset with him, so he went to him to say, please forgive me. And graciously, he forgave him. But those were the light moments of the evening, to see that even in the midst of the politics that happen, when people are fighting, at the end of the day, we find our humanity, we find the humor in things, and we're still able to get the work done and reward who needs to be rewarded. I thought that was a great part of the night. It was a beautiful thing to watch. And Governor Wike's speech, he didn't disappoint anyone. No. I think a lot of people were looking forward to hearing what he would say, and he didn't hide his feelings about what he felt.
For me, it was the entourage that was on stage with him. Who were they? I don't know who those people were, but I mean, we recognize his wife there, beautiful woman. Beautiful woman, and the rest of the people that came to support him. I mean, he's been hailed as a performing minister, especially with all of his infrastructural progress in the Federal Capital Territory. Congratulations, Minister Wike, Minister of the Year. Well, let's take another story now. Former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi has praised Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Afe Babalola, for agreeing to review the defamation case against human rights activist and lawyer Dele Farotimi. Babalola had filed charges against Farotimi, accusing him of criminal defamation in his book titled Nigeria, Its Criminal Justice System. Well, Farotimi was arraigned in Ekiti for criminal defamation and cyberbullying, facing trials in both magistrate court and the Federal High Court. However, after an intervention from the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Oguwusi, and other traditional rulers, Babalola announced his decision to withdraw the case, instructing his lawyers to do so. The announcement came during a meeting at the Afe Babalola University. I mean, I thought this was such great news. I believe, when Dele Farotimi got bail, we had this discussion, and we were hoping that this sort of intervention will help to quell the case. And we did see Peter Obi go at the time when Dele Farotimi was detained, and I'm happy that this case, at this moment has really been dropped. Dr. Abati.
Okay, very quickly. Now, when you have a matter in court, there is room for out-of-court settlement.
Out-of-court settlement.
There is room for alternate dispute resolution, what is called ADR. And what we have seen here is, the parties involved choosing the alternative and other persons getting involved. So, at this level, Chief Afe Babalola SAN has had to follow tradition. A number of traditional rulers went to him, led by the Oni of Ife. The Oni of Ife, the Iwe of Ado-Ekiti, the Alaye of Efan Alaye, and then some other, including the chairman of the Osun Traditional Council, or I think Ekiti Traditional Council. So they went to him with the staff of the university and other persons, and Oni, leading the team, appealed to Chief Afe Babalola. And he said, well, he's a Yoruba man. If traditional rulers come to you and they say, we need this, we need you to do this, you cannot say no. And he said immediately, I have dropped the criminal charges against Dele Farotimi. And he made the point that before now, why I say if, tradition prevailed, other people, Bishop Matthew Azan Kuka, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and others had approached him, including Mr. Peter Obi, and previously he said no. But immediately the only led traditional rulers there, he immediately appealed. Chief Afe Babalola must also have been responding to pressures from the public that, look, he shouldn't have fired for criminal defamation. This should have been a civil suit and all of that. So, well, let's hope that this brings the matter to a close.
Yes.
But in all of this, Dele Farotim himself has been very defiant and resilient, saying that he has not done anything wrong. But we don't need to go into such details. However, there are still other parties involved in this case. I think there is Justice Kendo Ogumiju. No, Kendo Ogumiju, SAN, Ogumiju, SAN, who filed the matter. There was also another matter that was filed in the Federal High Court in Abuja. So what is going to happen now? Those other persons who went to court, filed civil suits, are they also going to withdraw? Because this is with regard to Chief Afe Babalola. Again, there was the case in Ekiti. I think the case was Dele Farotim versus Commissioner of Police. The case that was cited in most of the reports, Chief Afe Babalola's name was not even mentioned. Let us see whether all these other parties that have taken up this matter will also withdraw and allow sleeping dogs to lie. But I'm sure there are lessons to be learned here, both for the parties involved in this matter and also for the general public.
All right.
In terms of rights, in terms of the nature and limits of defamation, all of those lessons are in the public domain.
Rufai, let me take a comment from X before I come to you for your comment on the story. This is from RTN, who wrote, Are Afe Babalola SAN's decision to withdraw cases against activist Dele Farotimi is a commendable act of reconciliation and legal maturity. It reflects the value of dialogue and peaceful resolution within the legal profession, a win for justice, respect, and mutual understanding. Rufai.
I mean, I disagree largely with that last comment. What
From
is,
the tweet?
Yeah, what is a win for maturity? What is a win for justice and legal? What is it called? See, yes, they've gone to talk to Afe Babalola. He said, no, okay, we're going to share all of this. We forget in a hurry that a man slept in cell for 21 days with his family.
Days it was.
And the process at which the police went about it, there were a lot of loopholes in the process. We forget that there was not even a case of jurisdiction in the terms of the magistrate in the first place. A magistrate in this country kept somebody in incarceration for a crime that doesn't exist on the law books in the states. So are we going to watch? You see, it is this level of hypocrisy that doesn't make Nigeria grow. You know me, I will tell you the truth. Like you like it or you don't like it. I will radically tell you the truth. And everybody is saying all that. Why don't we go back to the missteps in the process that led to all of this in the first place? So what about the 21 days in prison? So Dele Farotim will just enjoy that one and say it's part of the man has punished me, I've moved on with my life. Abi? So justice will not prevail on that 21 days he spent. You see, it's because of these things like this. That's why till today, we will not find the killers of Dele Giwa, we will not find the killers of Bola Ige in this country. And we just say, and that's why I say I totally disagree. Because I say, well, which win for judiciary? Which win for judiciary? Let's call it spirit and tell ourselves the truth. A man was incarcerated for a law that does not exist in the state for 21 days by magistrates. What's going to be done about that?
All right.
Let's not also forget in all of these moves, there were moves by Baba Afe Babalola to ensure that Dele Farotim was removed from, practicing law in this country. All of those attempts didn't fall through. A man was suffered. Let me use that word, local balance. What if you are there in this country? And we just say, let's sleeping dog lie.
All right, so you see it as injustice. I
will keep speaking for injustice.
Yes.
Today now, Shuwore is already, anyway, they said they granted him bail. He says not taking, Shuwore is in detention. What did he do? The camera police officers that were stopping people on the road to airport road, they said he infringed on their word. Shuwore is in prison now. And we keep saying we have a country that there's justice.
I think did they say that ourselves. Or he disobeyed the police officer?
They say he has no right to challenge. Oji, you and I saw that video. What did Shuwore do that was without recourse in that video? What did he do?
They asked him to stop, and he said he wasn't.
And he said no. And he had the right to be able to challenge us. Okay, why are you stopping us? Was there a special stop and starch mission around that area?
Why was there a checkpoint?
Why was there a checkpoint there? So he had the right of challenge. And the same police officer said, okay, you can go afterwards. The night has come to, from summoning him, he's been kept, he said he has to take a bail. He said no, he's been kept behind bars. You see, if we don't tell ourselves in this country, the truth that this country has now been segmented. If you are rich and powerful, there are laws for you. If you are not rich and powerful, there are no laws for you. We'll never have a good country. Let's keep deceiving ourselves.
I'd like your comment, but Dr. Bate, I'd like to know, that aspect of the law, whether or not, that it can be challenged in court, and why Shore felt the need. I'm glad that you brought that story up, Rufai. Ayo, your thoughts on this?
So, yes, I do agree with what Mr. Peter Obi said, because what a number of these well-meaning, high-profile Nigerians were trying to do was to find a way to broker peace between the two individuals. But I think it went beyond just a matter of let us talk and discuss. Yes, I agree that there are opportunities for you to settle out of court, and where dialogue prevails, you can decide not to pursue a matter. But I also felt that this case, especially with how high-profile it was and how it went viral, a lot of people were talking about it, gave an opportunity for us to review our judicial process, especially the way that the rule of law is in Nigeria. So in that way, I think we shouldn't take out some of the lessons that we can learn from this incident to help to improve the way our systems run. There was a lot of criticism around the way that Mr. Dele Farotimi was, well, some people use the word abducted, but was taken away and the manner. So if it wasn't a high-profile case and he had people like this to beg for him, what would happen in the matter of an ordinary Nigerian who unfortunately offends someone who is high and mighty or powerful? What recourse do we have to that? I think that's where we begin to talk about fairness, equity, justice really prevailing in Nigeria. And I do hope that despite the fact that they've been able to reach what it looks like an amicable settlement, there'll still be the opportunity to review our processes, and where there are erring officers or processes, let us address it so that in the future we're able to tackle such issues. This is how we learn as a nation. This is how we move forward as a nation, not just say, okay, a lot of things. Look at even the Lagos State Speaker, Speaker Obasa situation. Oh, it's a family matter. No, there were accusations that were made. Let us get to the bottom of it. Usually when we sweep these things, everybody begging, we don't get a solution, and we don't have an opportunity to strengthen our systems and make things better. If there's anything to take out of this incident, I think that would be it. Because we also talk about the incident of Burna Boy and Speed Darlington, who was in prison. So who speaks up for the common man when someone who has powers is able to intimidate you using the law, the state forces? So those are some of the conversations I feel that I would love to hear from Mr. Farotimi himself to see what he feels about this and if he's also willing to let the matter rest. But let's take this opportunity to build our systems.
All right, I like that. Dr. Bati, the matter with Showore.
The police invited him for interrogation. And then at the end of the day, the police decided to grant him bail. The bail that they said they are granting him, of course, administrative bail. And he rejected the conditions that were given. Now, I've read one opinion by Femi Falana, SAN. One in the police station, bail is free. Anyway, there is administrative bail, there is court bail. But the conditions that they are given to Omoyele Sowore is the problem. Because Femi Falana is saying that there is a decided case, Dasuki versus DGSSS, a 2020 case in which Justice Ada GCA, Justice of the Court of Appeal, ruled that it is wrong for either the police or the court to say that you should go and bring a surety who is a civil servant. In Showore's case now, they are asking for a civil servant of a grade level 17 that also has property in Abuja. Now, Femi Falana's advice to the Inspector General of Police is that no. If you look at the state of the law, it has been decided that you can't ask civil servants who own property of a certain humongous amount. In the Dasuki case, they were asking for a civil servant that has 100 million naira worth of property in choice area of Abuja. And the argument of the learned judge is that, look, if you say civil servants should have property of 100 million, that in itself is a violation of code of conduct for civil servants, and that the fact that the courts and the law enforcement agencies have been doing that previously does not make it right. So I think the Inspector General will take special notice of this. And Omoyele Sowore may have refused what he called the stringent conditions given by the police, having been advised possibly by his lawyers, to say these bail conditions cannot stand.
Okay.
And this is the case you can use as defense. The second point is that whatever may have been the circumstances, maybe Sowore was resisting arrest, or he was asking for explanation and all of that. They have now put him in a police station called Abattoir Police Station in Gusape, Abuja. Abattoir. We all know the meaning of abattoir. I hope you know that Abattoir Police Station will not translate into an abattoir in the real sense. In other words, we are saying that his rights should be respected.
Yes, shouldn't be.
And he should not be maltreated. Absolutely. Every accused person is entitled to fair hearing under the Constitution of Nigeria, sections 35 and 36.
All right.
And of course, I'm sure Sowore, who is a regular customer of the security agencies, who already have his lawyers saying, well, this is your customer. Yes. We know you like him very much. You're always finding a way to lock him up. Yes. But you must respect his right.
I mean, he was quite bold in that video. And the police officer, I mean, just for our viewers, just to paint a vivid picture, Sowore was driving and police officers tried to stop him and he refused, because he felt like there were too many checkpoints and he refused to stop. And one of the police officers there saw him and said, that's Sowore, let him go. So I'm just quite, I'm interested in the case. I'd like to really see the end of it. Well, let's head over to the United States now. Let's take this good news story. A Nigerian-American woman, Victoria Ogunremi, who lives in New Jersey, returned the sum of $5,700 that she found in a toilet at her workplace. Ogunremi said she returned the money out of concern for the owner. Well, according to a report by the News Agency of Nigeria, the gesture has been described as one of the remarkable acts of honesty and kindness by most Nigerians living abroad. Talking about this kindness, I mean, how amazing it is. So remarkable that this act of honesty and kindness by Nigerians abroad have been hailed. The woman attributed her kind nature to her late father's teachings on moral upbringing, adding that he taught us never to take what does not belong to us. I mean, I love this story. Good. $5,000, Ayo. Isn't that so amazing to see that people still exist like this? Toilet, I mean, there are no cameras in the toilet face, so she could have taken the money and run, really. I thought it was good to highlight.
That's not the way that we're trained.
Yeah, yes.
And we need to highlight that because we talk about, values being eroded. But the truth is that a lot of people who come from homes in Nigeria were trained properly.
Yes.
What is not yours is not yours. There are a lot of proverbs. Remember the child of whom you are.
Yes.
A good name is better than gold and silver. These were the things that we were raised with and the values that have followed us through. And even though she's moved far away, she still remembers it.
Yes.
She also credits her Christian faith. So I have to highlight that because she says that that's what we're taught not to do, not to steal, not to take what doesn't belong to you. I hope more people would emulate this and we continue to spotlight the fact that Nigerians who live abroad are not criminals. We do great things and we take values abroad that we learned here that have sustained us throughout.
Yes, Nigerians are doing well everywhere at this point. I love this story. I think that is such a great story for Nigerians to emulate. Let's now end what's trending today by highlighting the performance of the Queen of Motown, 80-year-old singer Diana Ross, who electrified the crowd at the Disney Awards ceremony.
Beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Please, guys, drop your humble opinion in the comment section. What did you think about this video? Giving Wike Award, the 4 governors, the best governors of the year. Wike as the best minister of the year. For Peter Obi hailing Babalola for withdrawing Dele Farotim case. What do you guys think about everything and what Rufai just said? I want to react on, on the comments of this analyst, the journalist in the studio. For me, what Rufai just said concerning Dele, I feel that somebody has already said that Rufai, God will bless Rufai for always speaking the truth, for always speaking. We Nigeria, we don't always like truth. But Rufai, whatever it takes, he will just tell you the way it is, you know. This man has been now, after a lot of pleading. My problem is that the man himself, Dele say, I have not done anything wrong. I only wrote my books. And this man, Babalola, said, this book is, you have implicated me in this book. So he took this man to court. They detained this man for 21 days. So now, after everybody, according to the news, the Onife went and pleaded with him. A lot of people, even we saw Peter Obi when he went there to beg him. Everybody was begging this man as like a god. After detaining Dele for 21 days, then suddenly you just came out from the blue moon after everybody has begged, please, 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 as God that you are. And then now you came out and said, okay, I have withdrawn the case. So the question that Rufai is asking, and that is a correct question to ask, is that the 21 days this man spent in police custody, what happened to those days? Who is going to compensate that man for those days? Now you have withdrawn the case, because first of all, the man did not plead guilty. He was still saying, I'm not guilty of anything. So I really enjoy what Ayo added. Ayo said that this matter is that we have to wait for Dele to come out and talk. If you really like the way this man withdraw the case, or if you don't like it, let him come and talk his own opinion, because all this thing is just like Nigeria is not going anywhere. We will still be there, because when justice cannot take its place, when the truth cannot be seen, when something happens, people will be rushing, begging, please, 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 please. At the end of the day, everything will still remain, I'm the boss, I'm the god of this person. And the second one I want to talk about is this Wike winning as the best minister of the year. Is Wike really qualified for that award? Is Wike really qualified for that award? Because anyway, I don't know. That is why I say please drop your own opinion in the comment section, because for me, I know that Wike has destroyed a lot of property in Abuja. Even they say people, rendering people homeless, you know, destroy people property. So I don't really know why Wike is getting the best minister of the year. I don't know. So my people, drop your own opinion for the where matter. Nigeria, I don't even know where we are going from here. I don't know where Nigeria is going. Does it mean this how Nigeria will just remain? No freedom of speech. You cannot do what you feel that is your right. If this man was going, and the police, everybody know the level of police corruption in Nigeria. Everybody know the way police has been doing. But I know in other way, I'm not even supporting the Sowore. I'm not supporting him at all, because even in advanced country that we are living, the first law is that when police stop you, you have to stop. That is number one law. And when police ask you of your ID card or of your papers, like document, you have to show it to them. That is number one law that covered whoever you may be. When police stop you, the only thing is that before police stop you here, they will want to stop you in a convenient place that you will not obstruct traffic. When police stop you, have to stop and answer police. So sorry, I don't really like what he did. When police stop him, he's supposed to stop and tell the police where he's going, you know. Not police stop you and you are driving further. You don't stop. You are asking the police, why is it stopping you for? Harassing the police. It's their work. They are there to stop and search. They are there to control who is coming in and who is going out. So for me, I did not support Sowore for not stopping, according to what they analyze here, for not stopping for police or for questioning police. They are doing their job. So the next thing is that for the bail, the bail that they are giving to him, I don't know why is it that when police arrest somebody before they bail, but I thought that they say bail is free, my beautiful people. Please correct me in the comment section. Why is it that they always give condition to bail somebody? How can you say before somebody would bail somebody, his client, you have to bring somebody that is in level 17 and that have property in Abuja? Does it mean now if Sowore don't have anybody that have property in Abuja, or you don't have anybody that is in level 17, he will remain in that police custody? Now he has said, yeah, I cannot afford it. Keep me here. So we know that prison or detention is never any problem to him. So he knows how to do, and we know that he's very stubborn. He's a very stubborn woman being. So anyway, my beautiful people, for the lady that returned $5,700 back to who the money he found in the toilet, kudos to her. It's not everybody that can do that. Yes, I will give kudos to that woman. It's not everybody. I know it's not everybody. He will say, God has buttered my bread. Even though he won't tell his friends, say, so you return the money. Is something wrong with you? Is something wrong with you? So the woman is well trained, and I believe that she's a woman of dignity. She has conscience, because in this advanced country, I don't know of America, but where I am living, it's very hard before you can see somebody carrying that kind amount of money in his pocket or in his wallet or in his bag, or if the money is too much. So I don't know how somebody will carry $5,700 until even leaving it in the toilet. So I don't really know, because me, I'm not living in America, so I don't know. Maybe that's how they carry the money around. But where I'm living, how can you even carry that kind of money around? For what? Where you have bank account, even here that I'm living, there's one thing. When you want to go and do shopping, that's where you go and withdraw money. Sometimes you withdraw €5. If you want to buy something of €5, you go and withdraw €5 and put in your wallet and say, okay, what I'm going to buy is going to cost €5. You just go and take that €5 and put in your wallet. Maybe say you are going to holiday, you want to travel to, even holiday, say when you have your credit card, why must you carry cash around? Anyway, thank God for that person that is a nice person that picked that money. So my beautiful people, I don't know what you guys think a lot in this video. The performance of Flavor. Flavor is, all of us know that Flavor is one of the yes. So what do people think? I think everything in this in Nigeria, I don't know when it's going to stop. I don't know. Anyway, we are waiting for Dele to come out and tell us what he thinks of Babalola dropping the case. Let him come out and tell us if he's pleased, if he has accepted with that, because he is still saying, I didn't do anything, I'm not guilty of this allegation. Thank you, my beautiful people. Please drop your comment in the comment section, share this video, like, subscribe if you know you have not subscribed. I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.